Hello, everyone. Dr. Eames here. This time I'd like to talk to you about attitudes towards gay rights. Basically, what we have here is two lists of characteristics of those persons most likely to either approve or disapprove of gay people having the same rights as everybody else. The lists really start with political. Um, those most likely to approve of gay rights are generally liberal leaning. And you can see if we go down to the bottom of the list here, or towards the bottom, generally we would say that would be a Democrat or an independent. On the other side, the most likely political affiliation would be conservative, who would disapprove of gay rights. And of course, you can see down here on the list, it's Republican. Um, and this has been well established over the years and through many different administrations on both sides. Um, when we talk about religion, going to church, those who likely to approve of gay rights seldom or never attend church. Church is not a major driving force in their life. They may go to church occasionally. On the other side, those who disapprove generally are either religious or strongly religious. And on this side of the questions, where we find mostly uh, many who are very fundamentally religious. Where do people live? Those likeliest to approve of gay rights live in the West, and those most likely to oppose them would live in the Midwest or certainly in the South. We see the same thing with the approval in urban areas versus the rural areas where there's general disapproval. And the thing with these sorts of lists of characteristics and so forth, we always want to keep in mind that this is really general. And we're going to find plenty of examples that don't fall quite into either one, that there is plenty of gray area here, and certainly plenty of examples of that don't seem to match the area or whatever the characteristic is. But so generalities. Um, who's likely by age group to approve of gay rights? Well, that would be younger, and by gender, females. Disapprovers would be older, generally males. When we look at how much education do you have, the less well-educated generally disapprove of gay rights, and those who have college degrees generally are much more approving of gay rights. Um, what we also see is some differences in life in general and life experience. People most likely to approve of gay rights generally are those who are unmarried. That doesn't mean that married people don't also approve. It just simply is a general trend among unmarried people, more so than those who are. And those who would disapprove of gay rights maybe have never even known a gay person, although they probably have. They just never realized it. But they certainly don't have one as part of their close friend circle. And then on the other side, we would say those who approve of gay rights tend to do pretty well economically overall. They're making a little more money and have good incomes. We don't really have a characteristic on the other side about related to age as it goes there. But we do notice that those who disapprove of gay rights on the male side, they describe themselves as high in self-assertiveness and so forth, and that they are definitely real men and they're low in the feminine traits. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to talk about this time. I'll talk to you again soon.